Most people think they are financially stuck because they do not earn enough, but the real reason is often a single mistake repeated over time. This mistake is not obvious, which is why it continues for years without being fixed. It slowly blocks progress and prevents money from growing. Until it is recognized and corrected, no amount of effort or income increase will lead to real financial improvement. The mistake is simple but powerful: not investing consistently. Many people save money or spend it, but they fail to put it into assets that grow. Without investing, money remains static and loses value over time. This creates a cycle where income is earned and spent without progress. Fixing this mistake starts the process of building wealth. At first, this mistake does not seem serious. Small amounts of money feel insignificant, so investing is delayed. However, over time, this delay becomes costly. Compounding needs time to work, and every missed opportunity reduces future growth. Ignoring this leads to long-term financial stagnation. Another problem is thinking that investing requires large amounts of money. This belief prevents people from starting. In reality, small investments made consistently are far more powerful than large amounts invested occasionally. Starting early is more important than starting big. This mistake is reinforced by emotional decisions. Spending provides immediate satisfaction, while investing requires patience. Many people choose short-term comfort over long-term growth. This keeps them in the same financial position. Ignoring discipline is another part of this mistake. Even when people understand the importance of investing, they fail to act consistently. Discipline turns knowledge into results and is essential for financial progress. Another reason this mistake is so damaging is that it builds a pattern of inaction. When investing is delayed repeatedly, it becomes a habit. People get used to postponing financial decisions, which slows progress even more. Over time, this pattern becomes difficult to break. Replacing inaction with consistent investing is the first step toward meaningful financial change and long-term growth. This mistake also keeps people dependent on active income. Without investments, money only grows when you work. If work stops, income stops. Investing creates a second source of growth that continues over time. Ignoring this keeps financial progress limited and tied only to effort, instead of long-term asset growth. Another factor is misunderstanding compounding. Many expect quick results and lose motivation when growth appears slow. However, compounding builds gradually and then accelerates. Ignoring this process leads to quitting too early. Staying consistent allows growth to reach a point where it becomes powerful and visible. Fear is another reason this mistake continues. Many people avoid investing because they are afraid of losing money. This fear leads to inaction, which is often more harmful than taking controlled risks. Understanding risk and using it wisely is essential for breaking this pattern. Trying to find the perfect moment to invest also reinforces this mistake. People wait for ideal conditions, but markets are unpredictable. Waiting leads to missed opportunities. Consistent investing over time produces better results than trying to time the market. Ignoring small opportunities is another part of this mistake. Small investments may seem unimportant, but over time they create significant growth. Consistency in small actions builds strong financial outcomes. Another critical part of this mistake is not reinvesting returns. When profits or dividends are taken out and spent instead of reinvested, the compounding process weakens significantly. Money stops building on itself and growth slows down. Reinvesting allows every gain to generate new gains over time. Ignoring this keeps financial progress limited and prevents wealth from accelerating in the way it should. Another issue is not increasing investments as income grows. Many people earn more over time, but do not adjust their investing behavior. Instead, spending increases with income. This keeps them in the same financial position despite higher earnings. Increasing contributions even slightly strengthens compounding and accelerates long-term growth. Ignoring this limits potential and slows progress. Overcomplicating investing also supports this mistake. Many people believe they need complex strategies, constant analysis, or perfect decisions to succeed. This creates hesitation and inconsistency. In reality, simple and consistent investing is more effective than complicated approaches. Ignoring simplicity leads to confusion and weak results over time. Another hidden factor is reacting to news and market noise. Daily information creates fear or excitement, leading to impulsive decisions. This breaks consistency and weakens long-term growth. Staying focused on a clear plan and ignoring distractions helps maintain discipline. Consistency is more important than reacting to short-term changes in the market. Comparing yourself to others also reinforces this mistake. Seeing others achieve fast success can create pressure and lead to risky decisions. Every financial journey is different. Focusing on your own consistent progress improves discipline and supports better long-term results. Instead of chasing unrealistic expectations, avoiding risk completely is another part of this mistake. Keeping money in safe but low-return options may feel comfortable, but it prevents growth. Over time, inflation reduces value, and progress remains slow. Taking balanced and controlled risks allows money to grow and supports long-term financial improvement. Another part of this mistake is focusing too much on short-term results. Many people check their investments daily and react to small fluctuations. This creates stress and leads to unnecessary decisions that weaken long-term performance. Markets naturally move up and down, and short-term changes are often irrelevant. Staying focused on long-term growth allows consistency to remain strong and supports better financial outcomes over time. Another issue is not having a structured financial system. Without a clear plan, investing becomes inconsistent and unpredictable. Some months are active, others are ignored completely. This breaks momentum and slows progress. Creating a simple and repeatable system ensures that investments are made regularly. Structure supports discipline and makes long-term growth more reliable and stable. Ignoring the importance of starting early is another part of this mistake. Many believe they can begin later and still achieve strong results. This delay reduces the time available for compounding to work. Starting early, even with small amounts, allows growth to build steadily over time. Waiting makes it much harder to reach the same level of financial success. Another problem is focusing only on earning money instead of growing it. Income alone does not create wealth if it is not invested. Many people increase their earnings but also increase their spending. This keeps them in the same financial position. Investing part of every income ensures that money begins to grow and supports long-term financial progress. Emotional reactions during market downturns reinforce this mistake. Fear leads to selling investments at the wrong time, locking in losses and preventing recovery. Staying invested during difficult periods is essential for long-term success. Emotional control allows consistency and improves results over time. Another costly behavior is constantly changing strategies. Moving from one approach to another prevents consistency and interrupts compounding. Each change resets progress and reduces effectiveness. Staying committed to a simple, clear strategy allows investments to grow steadily and produce stronger long-term results. Another hidden part of this mistake is ignoring inflation. Many people believe their money is safe if the amount does not decrease. However, inflation slowly reduces purchasing power over time. If money is not invested in assets that grow, real value declines. This creates a false sense of stability while financial progress is actually lost. Understanding this helps shift focus toward investing for long-term value growth. Another issue is relying on luck instead of discipline. Some people expect one successful investment to change everything. While occasional success may happen, it is not sustainable. Long-term wealth requires consistent behavior and structure actions. Ignoring discipline leads to unpredictable outcomes and slows progress. Discipline ensures that investing continues regularly and produces stable results. Stopping investments during difficult periods is another part of this mistake. When markets decline, fear can lead to hesitation or withdrawal. This prevents buying assets at lower prices and reduces future gains. Continuing to invest during downturns strengthens long-term outcomes and allows investors to benefit from recovery over time. Another factor is not reviewing progress. Without periodic evaluation, mistakes can continue unnoticed. Reviewing investments helps maintain balance and ensures alignment with long-term goals. This improves efficiency and reduces unnecessary risk while keeping consistency intact. Failing to build strong habits is another reason this mistake continues. Investing should become a routine, not an occasional action. Habits create consistency, and consistency builds wealth. Without strong habits, behavior becomes irregular and progress remains limited over time. Lack of patience is a major part of this mistake. Many people expect fast results and become discouraged when growth feels slow. However, investing is a long-term process. Compounding accelerates over time, but only if consistency is maintained. Patience is essential for achieving meaningful financial outcomes. Another critical part of this mistake is not automating investments. When investing depends on mood or memory, consistency breaks. Some periods are skipped, others delayed, and progress becomes unstable. Automation removes this problem by creating a system that works without hesitation. Regular automatic contributions ensure that money is invested continuously, allowing compounding to work more effectively and build long-term financial growth. Another hidden factor is spending unexpected income instead of investing it. Bonuses, gifts, or extra earnings are often used for short-term consumption. This reduces long-term potential and weakens progress. Investing this money accelerates growth and strengthens compounding. Over time, these additional contributions can significantly improve financial outcomes and help build wealth. Faster. Lack of long-term planning weakens financial progress. Without clear goals, decisions become inconsistent and reactive. People lose direction and focus on short-term outcomes instead of long-term growth. Defining long-term objectives creates clarity and supports disciplined investing behavior, leading to stronger financial results over time. Changing strategies too often disrupts consistency. Many people try new approaches hoping for better results, but each change interrupts compounding and resets progress. Staying committed to a simple and clear strategy allows investments to grow steadily and produce stronger long-term outcomes. Focusing too much on short-term performance creates stress and weakens discipline. Daily market changes may influence decisions and lead to unnecessary adjustments. Ignoring short-term no's and focusing on long-term growth helps maintain consistency and improves financial stability. Lack of discipline is one of the biggest obstacles. Even when people understand what to do, they fail to act consistently. Discipline ensures that investing happens regularly, regardless of emotions or external conditions. Over time, this creates stable growth and stronger financial outcomes. Not understanding compounding limits financial potential. Small investments may seem insignificant at first, but over time they grow exponentially. Staying consistent allows compounding to accelerate and produce meaningful wealth. Ignoring small actions weakens progress. Each investment builds on the previous one. Small, consistent contributions create powerful long-term results that cannot be achieved through irregular behavior. Seeking shortcuts leads to poor outcomes. Many people chase fast money, but this often results in losses. Steady and disciplined investing produces more reliable growth over time. Quitting too early prevents success. Many stop before results become visible. Early stages feel slow, but growth accelerates later. Persistence is essential for benefiting from compounding. Not adapting gradually can reduce effectiveness. Small adjustments improve performance while maintaining consistency. Ignoring this can slow financial progress. Expecting fast results leads to frustration. Investing requires time and patience. Staying consistent allows meaningful growth to develop. Comparing yourself to others creates pressure and poor decisions. Every financial journey is different. Focusing on your own progress improves long-term results. Fear of making mistakes prevents action. Waiting for perfect conditions delays progress. Taking action builds experience and confidence over time. Overreacting to market changes disrupts discipline. Emotional decisions lead to inconsistent behavior. Staying calm supports long-term growth. Not increasing investments over time limits potential. As income grows, contributions should grow as well. This strengthens compounding and accelerates results. The real difference is behavior. Discipline, patience, and consistency build wealth. Ignoring them keeps people financially stuck for years. This one mistake is not about knowledge or income, but behavior. Fixing it changes everything. Consistent investing turns small actions into long-term financial freedom.